Well, welcome back to the third of our series of Jumpstart videos. The two demonstrations which follow are sure to open new doors of opportunities with both established and new customers alike. Don't you dare touch that dial.
Hey everybody, we're here today to talk about PWS 2000, our citrus-based parts washer solvent. PWS 2000 is citrus-based, so that gives the customer the cleaning power that they need to clean the toughest of parts in their parts washers. One of the things that we will actually discuss today is the competition. Safety Clean is probably going to be the one competitive company that you come up against the most in the field. We'll talk about later the benefits behind PWS 2000 over Safety Clean. But the best way to sell this product is to actually demonstrate it. Okay, you guys were sent BBs. Just put them in a baby food jar that's empty with the lid. Spray some Flexo Lube into that jar. And what you want to do is you want to coat the BBs so that it simulates a greasy part that the customer is going to clean. We've also sent you the Guppy Net and PWS 2000. I've put PWS 2000 in a wide mouth jar so that you can close it and reuse it with every demonstration. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the greasy, grimy BBs into the Guppy Net. I'm going to stick it into the PWS 2000, swirl it around and get bit. This simulates what a parts washer does for a customer's part, and out comes, wow, a clean part. We spoke earlier that your biggest competitor is going to be Safety Clean. Safety Clean generally provides the customer with a service that probably costs about $138 per month. What that service includes is delivery of product each month, leasing of a parts washer, and picking up old product also. What we want to do is provide them with an economical savings by switching to our PWS 2000. PWS 2000 will last about 18 months in a parts washer without having to be disposed of. Okay? So if you take 138 times 18, you're going to come up with almost $2,500 worth of parts washer solvent service. What we're going to provide to the customer is a 30-gallon container of PWS at $29.99, almost $900. Then we have the parts washer. Oh my gosh, the customer actually gets to buy it. Oh, about $900. But you add those two numbers together and that gives you what? $1,800 for parts washer, solvent, and a product that's going to save them money and do a phenomenal job for their parts and their employees. Now, the other benefit is once a month you get to service this parts washer, and it's simply adding LFS1 to the parts washer, turning on the actual parts washer, letting it circulate, and the LFS1 is going to go in there and bioremediate the hydrocarbons that's present in the solvent. The customer, after 18 months, simply disposes of the product right along with his waste oil. Bada bing, bada boom, out of there.
All right, everybody, here we go. The last part of this whole tutorial. I hope everybody's paying attention because this is the good stuff. Some of you may have sold this product, some of you have not, but I want to assure you that every one of your customers that uses our air deodorizing system can use CD80. This is a product that is absolutely versatile, and every customer on the planet can absolutely use it. I want to talk about some of the features and benefits. This is a state-of-the-art penetrant. That's right, it can do a lot of different things. Number one, most importantly, it's very safe to use. It's non-flammable. It also has moisture displacing properties, which means it doesn't float on water. A lot of penetrants do. It goes to the very bottom. The other thing about it is that it has capillary action. So what's capillary action? Well, it means that if you've got a rusted nut or bolt and you can only spray the very bottom of it, this product will crawl to the very top to get to the part that's corroded. The other really great thing about it is that it has a dielectric strength, which means that you can spray it into an energized motor, and it won't arc, spark, or short. In the next minute, I'm going to talk about how to demonstrate these products a couple different new ways, and we're going to tell the customer, rather than talk about it, let me show you how it works. All right, everybody, I'm going to show you how to demonstrate CD80 one way that perhaps you haven't quite yet thought of. CD80's ability to displace moisture. Now, what you're going to need is a couple things. You're going to need a beacon of water, something you can see through, maybe a Pyrex cup. You're also going to need either WD-40 or PB Blaster, both of which are at your customers' locations generally all the time. You're also going to need a quarter, so make sure you pull a quarter out and you get ready to throw it in that water. There you go. That quarter is going to represent our ability to try to lubricate something that is covered in moisture. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is take PB Blaster. You're going to want to spray it in the lid of the cup, and you're going to pour it in that water. What's going to happen is PB Blaster is going to act really cute, but it's not going to get to the bottom. Unfortunately, it's not going to do the job you want it to do. Well, let's see if WD-40 does any better. Shake up the can, pour it into the cup, and let's see if WD-40 is going to come to the rescue. No, unfortunately it's not. So guess what? CD80 to the rescue. And what you're going to want to do with CD80 is the same thing. You're going to want to spray some in the lid of the can. You're going to want to pour it into the cup. And what you're going to notice is that immediately CD80 is going to go to the very bottom. It's going to lubricate. It's going to get that coin. It's going to get everything really, really nice. And when you're done, you can take that coin. It's going to be super slippery. You can pull it out. You can hand it to your customer and say, feel this. It's nice and lubricated. All right, everybody, the next demonstration that I want to bring to the table is a direct demonstration between CD80 and PB Blaster. Everybody in the field has run into PB Blaster at one point or another. And the interesting thing about PB Blaster is that it has a demo on the front of the can for how to demonstrate it. Matter of fact, it says to spray PB Blaster generously in a styrofoam cup, and within a couple of minutes, the cup will entirely be disintegrated, leaving the competition behind. All right, so what I want to talk to you about is that demonstration. And for that demonstration, you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need something to catch your lubricant in, and you're going to need a couple of styrofoam cups. What I particularly like to do is hold the styrofoam cups upside down. And what we're going to try to do is demonstrate this product exactly how PB Blaster would demonstrate it to their customers. Keep in mind, this penetrant was designed for household use. We've got something that's for institutional, industrial, heavy machinery use. So how you're going to demonstrate this product is, once again, spray some of this into the top, and you're going to want to just liberally pour it all over the top of the cup. Make sure you get it everywhere. That's nice. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take CD80. We're going to take CD80 and do the exact same thing. We're going to spray some into the can. Next thing you know, we're going to pour it over the top of the cup. And according to their demonstration, well, CD80 is going to be left in the dirt. Well, let's just see how that works. We're going to put a little bit of this on top, and bam! Look at that! That is absolutely unbelievable. The coolest thing about it is that dollar for dollar, CD80 versus PB Blaster in most markets were actually cheaper per ounce. Tell that to your customer. All right, guys, here's the third and final demonstration for how to do CD80. If your customer isn't already sold by now, well, then we got to ask them what kind of a customer is he. But this is going to really send them over the edge. The demonstration for capillary action. How you demonstrate capillary action is that you take CD80 and you spray it into a little lid of a cup. The next thing you want to do is take a rusty nut and bolt and just barely stick it in. And what you're going to notice very quickly that this particular product is going to start to climb. And as it starts to climb, it's going to creep to where it gets to the nut, the part that's actually corroded. So if you can notice in this demonstration, just by touching the product, you can see the darker part at the bottom and the nut at the top. The longer I let it sit, the further up it's going to go. Make sure you tell your customer about capillary action.
Okay, I want to thank you all for watching our third video, our third Jumpstart conference call and video. Todd and Eric did a great job of explaining everything and showing you how to perform this demonstration. There's a lot of opportunity out there with these parts washers, and you can really do your customer a great service by providing them a parts washer for free and with our promotion. And then, of course, because you have a reason to go back and treat the parts washer every month, is a reason to show them a lot of new product. And the CD80 promotion, my goodness, we're practically giving you money just to show up. We sell a lot of CD80. There's a lot of opportunity to open new accounts. You just got to get out there and demonstrate it. And if you demonstrate, you'll sell in a lot of places you're walking by. Finally, I want to remind you to continue selling the disinfectants, the deodorants, and the hand spray. There's nothing to prevent you from doing that. And just to aggravate a few of you guys, especially, I've had long relationships with, the password this week will be hook 'em.